Hey, what's up everybody out there in Learning Land? Tyler from 10thumbspro.com coming at you with another ukulele tutorial like we do every single Wednesday and Saturday. If you like this kind of content, make sure you hit subscribe and ring a bell so you never miss a lesson. Today we're breaking down Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks, which I'm sure you and a group of your friends have all sung along to at least one time. As always, we're going to have all the chords, lyrics, tabs, everything on the screen that will help you learn this classic tune. Printable versions of this song and all our songs by becoming a Patreon to accelerate your learning as well. Links in the notes and links in the description. Check out the timestamps as well below too to skip to the part of the song that you're ready to learn. Time to head to the Oasis. I dig it and I respect it. Grab your ukulele, foam hat, brain, and attention span. Once you got those four things, follow me on it and let's break this tutorial down together. Come on in, let's do it. All right, chords first. We're needing an A major, B flat diminished, B minor 7. Really cool too in that song how that, if you notice what's going on really quick, A, B flat diminished, B minor is that up here on this A string goes A, B flat, B. That's a pretty cool rising chromatic movement. E major, you can either play it this way, but you'll also see me use this shape that's a little less common that I really like when I want it to sound a little lower. First fret of the G string, pinky 4th fret of the C, open E, 2nd fret of the A. That's when I kind of want it to sound a little lower, a little more guitar-like. We're also going to use a B minor 7 flat 5, which is, imagine if you make your D minor, but you get your pinky on the 2nd fret of the A. So it's 2, 2, 1, 2. All right. So let's go ahead and just jump into the intro. The intro is 4 measures, and it's going to be, you're going to make an A shape, and you're going to pluck the G string, the C string, E string, and A string, using my thumb on the G, pointer on the C, middle on the E, and the ring on the A. And I'm going 1 and 2 and. Then I let it ring for the rest of the time. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4. B flat diminished 7, same rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. B minor 7, same rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then here, this one's a little trickier. I'm gonna make like I'm making an E7. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the 1st fret, 2nd fret, and then the open E. 1 E and. But then I'm gonna get my pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the E string, and I'm going to hammer 2 to 4. So this is kind of like an E add 9. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So that last one. Okay. All right. So the whole intro we get. All right, and then we jump into the first verse. The first verse is a lot of finger picking. Now, the ukulele clearly doesn't have the range that the guitar does. On some of these guitar chords, for example, he has 3 different E notes in it, and we're simply not going to be able to have that much range on the ukulele or over a whole octave of A. So this is the same rhythm, but the notes are just a little different order. So if you're playing along with the record and it doesn't sound exactly the same, it's because we have a more limited range, the same arpeggio of the chords though, and the same rhythm. So let's take a look at the first verse, and this is the finger picking for the verse. Now, after we finger pick it, I'm also going to show you how to strum the verse too as well if you want a more strummer version of this song. 16 bars, we're going to do it 4 bars at a time. Let's put up the A, and the A here you see, we're going to go like we did in the intro, but we're going to let that one note ring over the 3rd beat, and then we're going to start to work our way back down the arpeggio. So it goes 1, E, and, goes 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. And I'm using the same fingers that I did earlier, thumb on the G, pointer on the C, middle on the E, ring on the A. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. We're going to make a B flat diminished and do the same rhythm, But you're going to look, if you look at the very last note in the second measure, that's a whole quarter note. So we're going to go 1, E, and 2, and I'm counting in 16ths again, sorry. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you're not going to play on the third beat, and you're not going to play, and the last one is also a quarter note. That one measure one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The next one's the B minor 7, and it follows that same rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then this next one is going to be B minor 7, and we're going to play all the eighth notes. We're going to play 8 notes in this one. But you're going to see we're also going to get our pinky on the 4th fret of the A string on the third beat, making this a B minor 7, 9, B minor 9. Very cool chord. And it sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So these 4 measures together, I'll play it very slow and I'm going to count it out loud. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Next 4 measures, we're going to be using this E shape here. The rhythm starts off the first 4 beats, 1 and 2 and the same. But from here, the next half, we're going to rest on the third beat, thumb on the G string, index on the E, and then here I'm actually just going to use my thumb on the C string. You could stay with it and go thumb, middle, index if you want to keep the fingers consistent as well. Either way that you're comfortable with. So that measure, you get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Do it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Back to our A chord. Starts off the same thing we're familiar with. 1 and 2 and. The second half, we're going to start third beat on the G string. Then I'm going to use my index finger for this one, and I'm going to play the open A string. My thumb is going to come down and play the C string, and then my index is going to play the E. So the second half, you get 3 and 4 and. So that chord, you get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Second measure starts off this, or the fourth measure now starts off the same, 1 and 2 and. Then we're going to start off the same, 3 and, but on the fourth beat, we're going to squeeze with our thumb the C string and our index finger the A string and play it at the same time for a quarter measure. So that last one, you get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Put all 4 of these measures together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Beautiful. Halfway through the verse. Next 4 measures, the A is going to start off the same. Well, you're going to notice that the first 2 measures here are like the same first 2 measures of the verse. Actually, the first 3, B minor 7 is the same. But now we're going to make that really cool B minor 7 flat 5 chord and do the same rhythm that we did over the B minor 7. Very cool. So the only verse that's different, or the only measure here that's different from the first 4 is the 4th. And we're using the same rhythm. We're just as the B minor 7. We're just changing it to the B minor 7 flat 5. If we play these 4 measures nice and slow, we get. All right. Only 4 more. Okay, the last four are E7, and we're gonna make an E7, and we're gonna do this like we've done the rhythm before, going through the strings one at a time. G string, C string, E string, A string. Resting on the third beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we just start over. But then the next measure, this time there is no break, and we're just gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That will repeat itself. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Rest on the first beat. This part's cool. And that's walking up to that A note, because the A chord is the first chord in the chorus. So you get open E 2 times, 2 beats on the 2nd fret, and 2 beats on the 4th fret. I think for those particular notes, it sounds cool if you rest the palm of your hand between the sound hole right on top of this bridge and give it a little palm muting, as opposed to makes it sound a little more guitar-y, a little more country. So those last 4 measures, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 I got friends in low places where the whisk. Then we get into the chorus. All right, let's finger pick through that whole verse together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're into the chorus. Now let's just talk about, let's say you didn't want to strum or finger pick that. This would also sound great too, by the way, if you had 2 ukuleles and 1 strums and 1 finger picks. We're gonna give it this nice old faithful, but with a mute. We're gonna go down, mute, up, mute, up, 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 down, mute, up, mute, up. Okay? And that would happen 1 time on each chord. So the first 4 measures, A, B flat, diminished 7, B minor 7, E, A, A, B flat diminished 7, B minor 7, B minor 7 flat 5, E7, E7, E7. I still like that little riff at the end. Why don't we go ahead and try to sing the first verse so we can see how these pieces come together. Okay, the first note of the melody is a C sharp. Blame. And if you can sing the first note of the melody, it helps to stay in tune quite a bit. Okay, real quick too, disclaimer, I'm not a singer. I'm the guitar player and ukulele player in the band. If you hate the way I sing, you are not alone. This is just to help you with the reference, okay? So here we go. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots, ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I I toasted you, said honey we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain, 'cause I got friends in low places. Time to learn the chorus. All right, so the chorus starts off with 4 strum patterns, same rhythm, down, mute up, mute up, over the A, 4 times. Hey, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns, beer chases my blues. Then we're gonna do 2 on the B minor and 2 over the E7. My blues away and I'll be okay. Okay, then we're going to do back to our A 4 times. Yeah, I'm not big on social grace. Think I'll slip on down to the Oasis. Well, I've got friends. Over the Oasis, you can either do the strum pattern or you can let it ring. Then we have 1 over the B minor, 1 over the E7, 2 over the A. 'Cause I've got friends in low places. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and sing through that whole chorus together? 'Cause I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns, and beer chases my blues away, and I'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the Oasis. Well, I've got friends in low places. And then it just continues. From there, you'll do the verse again, chorus again, verse again, and then the chorus at the end. Repeat as many times as you want. You got the whole tune. Those are all the pieces. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. 10thumbspro.com. See you next Wednesday or Saturday for our next tutorial. Cool, everyone. Thank you so much for watching to the very end of the lesson. Here at 10thumbspro.com, we appreciate you. All right? Remember, new ukulele every Wednesday and Saturday, so hit subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a lesson. Links in those corners, both for 10 Thumbs t-shirts, as well as to become a Patreon so you can get printable tabs for this tutorial and all our tutorials. Skype Lessons 101 if interested. And remember, you got a friend in me, whether I'm at the Oasis or here at 10thumbspro.com. Keep on rocking and rolling. Have a lovely day. Take care of yourselves.